Alright guys, so today I'm going to be walking you through exactly how we're able to add an additional $10,000 on one of my clients' top line revenue without running a singular ad, and it literally took me less than 10 minutes to set up. So I'm going to give you guys the exact step-by-step breakdown on how to do it, most importantly why it's important and why so many DTC brand owners are just looking over this and how you can take advantage of this to actually make a good amount of money. And like I said, this is something very simple. So if you guys haven't already, make sure to go follow my Instagram at DTC_Solomon. I'm always dropping free sauce. Without further ado, let's hop right into the breakdown. All right guys, so this is the exact AOV play I ran with one of my clients. Like I said, this is less than 10 minutes. I'm gonna walk you guys through how to do it and the exact app we use. So as you guys know, right, there's basically two ways to grow your brand. And the first one is what a lot of DTC brands resort to, is just by getting more people, right? Meaning more ads, more traffic, paid for more strangers. The problem with this, right, at the end of the day, it gets very expensive, and most importantly, it's slow, and it's not a reliable way to continue to grow your brand at a faster rate. And now the second way is just getting more per person or per customer, right? So it's the same traffic, it's the same customers, except bigger orders. Now the best part about this is it's literally almost free. I'm gonna show you guys. I think you have to pay for a $10 subscription. And on top of that, like I said, it takes less than 10 minutes to set up. Now, why most brands leak money at the end of the day is because you guys are watching the wrong numbers, right? You guys are like, oh, traffic, conversion rate, ad spend, ROAS, but you guys completely ignore AOV, meaning your average order value per item, right? Everyone's chasing more visitors, they want a higher conversion rate, but no one's asking the question, how much is each buyer actually spending and what's preventing them from buying more? So every order comes in smaller than it should, and then the gap's gonna continue to repeat forever because you guys are just completely ignoring this. Now this is the leak that a lot of people don't see, but this is also the leak that never turns off. Something I want you guys to understand is when people land on your site, they're already looking to buy. They have their credit card on hand. It's how do we get more out of it? Now, as we come over here, now understanding why AOV is the lever nobody pulls, right? You guys literally have to fix it once and it pays itself off forever. And this is something my client learned, right? Number one, it's literally pure profit, right? Whether you're running ads or whether it's organic, you already paid to acquire them. Now the extra money is literally all margins, right? Number two is it's gonna compound. It may not seem like a lot at the beginning, whether it's $5, $10, $15, $25 per order, but month over month, this is not once, it's gonna continue to happen. And on top of that, if you guys are running ads, right, it's gonna raise your ad ceiling. So it's to be worth more per customer, meaning you can outspend competitors once you run ads. Now, if you guys know I don't run ads off rip with my clients, I think it's stupid. Anyone who's paying for a marketing agency to just run ads, I don't think it's the most beneficial, right? Making sure you have the right foundation of personal branding, community, customer retention, organic. That's the way I like to do it. And this is one of the things that I'm implementing for my clients. Because at the end of the day, the second that ads stop is the second you stop paying. This doesn't, it's gonna pay itself off. Now, the math is very simple, the way it works. If you guys don't know what AOV means, it's your average order value. So you guys don't need more customers, you don't need to be paying more on ads, you just need to be getting bigger orders. So simple math is if you have 100 orders, this is client A. He has 100 orders, his average order value is $60, maybe it's a hoodie. Well, he makes $6,000. Compared to client B, he has 100 orders and he boosts it just by $20, meaning now his average order value is $80. Well, now he's making $8,000. He just added an additional $2,000 per month with 0 new customers and $0 in ads. If you think about it, if you are running ads, you already paid to get them. So it's literally all profit. Now, this is exactly what we turned on. I'm gonna show you guys how to do it. It's the AOV AI card drawer. That's the name of the app. It's literally 3 features and one of them did most of the heavy lifting. I haven't messed with the rest. But the first one is the reward bar, right? So it looks something like you're blank away from free shipping, right? And you'd put a dollar amount. Now, for an example, for this client, we generated him an additional $4,600 or $39 solely off this one. The next one is upsell products, right? It's add-ons to cart. We made an extra $90 and announcements we haven't messed with. Now that's just in the features alone. Of course, we still made him over $10,000 overall in the singular app, which I'll show you. But the trick is to set the reward 20 to 30% above your AOV. So right now, if your AOV is anywhere from on normal end is $50 to maybe 60, well then you want to up it up to maybe 70 to 80 to 90, depending on what your AOV is. Now I'm going to show you guys the live results, but as you can see, we generated him over $10,000, got him over 114 orders. His AOV is now at $78, I believe is at around 60. And then just from this revenue rewards, we also generated him 4.6K, which is absolutely insane. Now, at the end of the day, it was the same traffic, and this is the only thing that changed, right? Like I said, he went from $60 to $78. He generated him an additional 4,600 from the rewards bar, and all of it was from traffic he had already paid. So with that being said, now I'm going to show you guys how to actually set up the app and show you the real results. So boom, as you guys can see, $10,994, 117 orders. AOV was around $78, and these were a couple of things we had turned on. So I'm gonna show you guys exactly how to get this app. So the first thing you're gonna do is look up AOV.ai cart drawer. You're gonna go ahead and click on this. And then once you're there, it's gonna look a little something like this, right? Now, once you're here, what you're gonna go ahead and do is do open cart editor, right? Now it's gonna look a little different for you guys because I already set this up for my client. That's one of the things we do. But once you're here, it's very simple, right? So you can make it minimal, you can make it classic. This is more just the color scheme you guys want to go with. I suggest keeping it white. Obviously, it's going to convert the highest pretty much, or you can auto match the theme. Then you go here to general settings. You guys, again, can mess with the thickness of what that would look like. Now, none of this stuff is as important as actually setting up the exact system we implemented. So you guys actually want to make sure you have a good incentive or a good offer, right? So for example, this client, we have spend $100 to unlock free shipping and get a free chain. It's always easier if you could kind of throw in a low value item that's in there. So that's what we have kind of running as the actual message. Now you guys can also do a timer, but I think this one's the best. After that, you're gonna do the rewards bar, right? This is actually where we made a lot of our money, like I was showing you guys, is it's gonna say, okay, you're super close, right? Now for an example, they actually unlock free shipping when they spend at least $100. Now, this is going to psychologically in the customer's head. So for an example, this is kind of what it would look like, right? So if I'm here and I just spent $50, it's gonna say, hey, you're $50 away from getting free shipping and a chain. Damn, that's a pretty good fucking offer. I'm gonna go ahead and buy this other lipstick thing, right? On top of that, we're giving them an additional 10% off. And then boom, as soon as they add it to cart, if I did 3 of these, boom, they got free shipping and the chain. I'll show you what it actually looks like on my client. And I'll show you what it actually looks like on my client's store. Okay, so I'm about to show you guys what it would look like, right? So if I went on the site, for example, I'm like, cool, I like this backpack, it's $65. Again, I'm a customer with a credit card in my hand, ready to buy, and I support this brand. I would go add to cart, as anyone else would do. So now we can see right here, it says spend $100 to get free shipping and a free chain. And this is the announcement part we added, which is you're $35 away from getting free shipping and a chain. Now in my head, I'm like, damn, why would I not do that? And I get 10% off of this chain. So boom, I added to cart. Now all of a sudden I just got a free chain plus the chain I was gonna buy anyways and a backpack. Just like that, you took a customer from spending $50 with you to $110 just like that. Now going back to the rewards bar, right? You guys can either do by total cart value or by product quantity. And then you guys can also change it from different tiers, right? You can do order discount, you can get a free product, you can do free shipping, and then you can set the threshold $200. Like I said, you want to find your AOV of your site and increase it by 20 to 30% to get them to spend this amount. Now, a huge thing I want to focus on as well is the upsell products, right? So Shopify gives you 4 different options: smart pairing, Shopify recommendation, specific product, and best sellers. Now, what I have for my client, it does it in order, is best sellers and smart pairing. Now, I've seen these be the most effective and make the most. Shopify recommendation is mid and specific products mid, right? You want it to be customized to what the customer is already buying. So you would turn this on, you would do offer discount. It doesn't matter about the discount code or the name. And then anytime they add something to cart, right, it's gonna pop it up. It's gonna show them the best seller because it's gonna be most likely what they're gonna buy. And then the smart pairing, typically what people buy together. You wanna make sure the button action is add to cart. You don't wanna do quick view and then it would be add. So the title, you guys can also change the title of like you might like or best sellers, or if that's something enticing. I just left it at the default. And then you guys also wanna make sure you have hide upsell products when they're added to cart, just so it looks cleaner. You wanna do auto select the first variant and show out of the stock variant when it is out of stock. So that right there, guys, is a very simple setup that you guys can do literally within the next 10 minutes to boost your AOV and make a couple $1,000s. Again, you don't have to pay for the traffic. It's people that are already going on the site. And on top of that, what that's also gonna do is increase your LTV because people are buying more, so they're gonna wanna continue to come back. Now, if you guys got any value of this video and you actually are looking to take your DTC product or clothing brand or whatever it may be to that next level and break past those 10K months, make sure to apply to work with us down below and go follow my Instagram at DTC_Solomon. Without further ado, boys, I will catch you in the next one.